Hey Aquarius, welcome back to Radical Soul Tarot. This is going to be your mid-month love reading, mid-July to mid-August. Just to check in for you guys. As always, if the message does not resonate, don't force it to fit. I recommend looking at another area of your chart on my channel for your monthly message meant for you. Okay, so we are going to start by pulling 3 Love Oracle, figure out the overall message in love for you guys right now. What is going on, Aquarius? Okay, wait, I had a card pop out. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Okay, so this has been a common theme with several of the readings, which funny enough, this is the first time I've actually pulled this specific card. But it's been a topic that keeps coming up through the tarot and other messages that are related in not being picky in our love lives. So very interesting. It's like there's a general theme right now of being open to new possibilities, new people, new connections. And so that theme is continuing on here with your reading, Aquarius. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So you guys could be looking for a new relationship right now. Most of you probably are. If you are in a partner, this might not be, or if you're in a partnership, Aquarius, this might not be your reading. This is going to be for those people looking for a relationship, but it could be friendships as well. So don't just hop off the video if you are in a partnership in love. This could be a friendship for you. Maybe you are wanting to expand your social circle and other emotional connections, okay? So you guys are calling in a soulmate. Very, very big energy. Like I said, I mean, I'm not surprised that these 2 cards have popped out because this energy has really been flowing through a lot of this, a lot of the signs. So very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay, so this has to do with manifestation as well, Aquarius. So it's almost like we can't call in our soulmate unless we actually know what it is in our heart that we are wanting. And I'm not just talking about like physical appearance or like specific attributes of a partner, but you need to know like what you're emotionally ready for as far as bigger ideas, like bigger picture things, like what kind of relationship structure are you looking for? Are you wanting to establish a new attachment figure type of relationship, or is this something more casual that you're wanting? Having these kind of answers and bigger things like, are you wanting kids? Are you not wanting kids? Things that, you know, as the older you get, people filter on these big picture ideas of how you want to actually live your life and what that means for the partnerships that you bring in. So, Aquarius, let's jump into the tarot. Overall, I'm feeling like you guys are looking for a relationship, new relationships, new connections. There could be a feeling like you don't really know how to manifest this, though. You don't know really where to start. And there's the concern that a lot of the signs have had about being too picky. And that's, you know, understandable. It's almost too easy to be picky. I talked about this, I believe it was the Aries reading, where it was like being too picky when we are on stuff like dating apps and social media, because it's so easy just to like, you know, hit the drop down menu of filters and we apply all these filters to what we think is like our perfect match. Oh, we want them to be this tall. We want them to be this specific age, have this kind of job or whatever. And in that process, we could be filtering out a lot of people that, you know, we could meet them in real life or on the street and be totally infatuated with them. So here we have, as our first tarot card out, is the Moon. And we also have the Ace of Pentacles that came out at the same time. They both flipped out. So with this, Aquarius, I feel like there is a sense of you're not really seeing the full picture in your life right now. There's a lot of just mystery. The Moon talks about shadow work, but also mysteries, fears, going down a new path, looking at yourself, looking at your inner self, what kind of work needs to be done there. That's been highlighted like so heavily this summer, of people doing inner work, people going on spiritual journeys, going through awakenings right now. A lot of people, I mean, collectively, we are going through an awakening. And this affects so many things, but especially our relationships as we heal. So you guys are kind of having to dig into yourselves right now and figure out what it is that you're really looking for. Can you realistically maintain? Like, what kind of relationship are you looking for and will fit in your life where it's maintainable, right? Sustainable. But with this Ace of Pentacles, this is a new opportunity coming in. Ace of Pentacles talks about abundance that is earned. This could also mean like money and stuff is going well for you right now, Aquarius. Could be the case, but overall, this is like an opportunity, a new opportunity showing up. So let's keep pulling tarot. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I believe this is the Hanged Man. Yes, it is. So look at this Hanged Man, okay? This is introspection. This is taking a moment, taking a pause, and trying to think through what it is that we are looking for. So Aquarius, overall, like, and what I've told the other signs is take chances when it comes to connections. Now, if it's something where it's like a red flag or a boundary, we don't want to break those things. We don't want to mess with red flags. But when it comes to just trying to meet people and being open-minded to maybe they aren't like this perfect visualization that you've had in your head about a Prince Charming or Princess Charming, they don't need to meet every expectation. And if you guys are wanting to make connections right now, this is what I told Aries. If you're wanting to make connections right now, go on some dates. Just, you know, have fun. Enjoy the dates, even if they only last for like 1 or 2 dates. And then you guys are like, you know what? We're better friends. We're better as friends or whatever. I don't feel the chemistry. That's fine. But you're not going to know that unless you put yourself out there and go on some dates. And, you know, people want to get out of the house right now. So this could just be fun for you. This doesn't have to be like, I'm going to marry you if I commit to 1 date, right? So enjoy the dating. I know dating honestly is miserable. I know that. I don't enjoy it myself, but you can also have fun with it if you think, you know, this is just casual. I'm just trying to meet people and take some chances here. It's better than the opposite where you don't go on any dates because you are afraid of the connections or afraid of making a mistake, afraid of, you know, committing to a single date because you don't think you're going to marry this person, that kind of thing. So let's keep pulling some cards here. Okay, we have the Empress. How did I know that that was going to come out? I thought I saw it earlier, and yeah, and now here it is. And then we also have the Nine of Pentacles, which is the Minor Arcana Empress, essentially. So this talks about us being abundant, us growing, pushing our boundaries, right? And I don't mean that in like healthy boundaries, like pushing those out of the way. I'm talking about pushing our comfort zones when I say pushing our boundaries. So pushing our comfort zones here, Aquarius. I feel like you guys need to get out there and explore. And Aquarius, you are not one to really sit around like not moving. You guys like to keep moving. So if you have this itch to get out there and get moving, I think this is saying like, you guys, there's nothing really stopping you. Like, you are the Empress here. There's nothing holding you back. You have everything that you need to go out there and meet new people. So I think that is a good idea for a lot of you. And the Nine of Pentacles saying like, you don't really need to change anything about yourself. So if there's like doubts in your head, like, oh, well, I need to lose a little weight or something before I go on a date, or I need to do this or that before bringing someone in. Oftentimes those are just like safety blankets that we say to ourselves so that we don't have to face the truth of, hey, there's really nothing keeping me from meeting people at this time. It's just like, I don't want to face the emotional side of it, or I don't want to face like rejection or these other things that really don't make any sense, but we cover up those fears, right? We have the Moon card here. Remember, fears that we're talking about here. We cover them up with excuses, essentially. So you guys, with the Empress and the Nine of Pentacles, you have everything you need, Aquarius, to hop out there and get after it. Do what it is that you want to do, to meet people, to socialize. There's nothing holding you back in those spheres. So let's grab the second deck here and clarify this message. Why does Aquarius have the Moon here? What does Aquarius need to know about this Moon card? Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles. So again, it's like there is a little bit of a fear of putting yourselves out there. Like the Three of Pentacles talks about collaborating with people, but more importantly, you are showcasing your talent. You are being viewed, basically. You're putting yourself out there to be viewed. So there's a sense of like, you don't want to put yourself out there. You might be scared of judgment for some reason here. Okay, and hold on. Drop a card. So let's get this Ace of Pentacles. There's this opportunity that you guys need to know about. We have Strength. So your opportunity comes, Aquarius, when you build up your courage here. You need to build up your courage. That's what Strength is all about. I mean, you can see this girl with the lion. She has the courage to tame the lion and to go after her desires, okay? There's nothing stopping her. This is a very, very powerful card. You guys need to build up your courage, Aquarius. Let's get the Hanged Man. We have the World, which also popped out down here, and I totally didn't even talk about it, so they're reminding me I need to talk about the World card. The World talks about feeling complete and a new cycle beginning. It keeps popping up, I swear, for so many signs right now. The World card, like, there is a chapter, and I feel like it is, like, across the board, all signs. Collective energy. Okay, that's what I was trying to think of. Collective energy, where there's just new chapters beginning where we are opening ourselves up to love and connections and moving on, healing, moving on to bigger, brighter, better things. So with this World card, guys, you are entering a stage of life in the rest of this year where you're going to be wanting to be open to more connections, because right now is a really opportune time for soulmates to be meeting. People are calling in their soul tribes, soul connections, so that we have better support systems. So Aquarius, you want this new beginning. It's on the Hanged Man here. You want this new chapter, but there's this fear and lack of courage holding you back. I just pulled the Ace of Wands. That is to clarify the Empress. So your spark here is in yourself, Aquarius. You need to realize you have everything inside you. You have this Ace of Wands inside you. This is the passion to go out there and try new things, okay, to start that new beginning. Why do we have the Nine of Pentacles? Why do we have the Nine of Pentacles for Aquarius? We have the Hermit. I knew this was going to come out too. When I saw the Hanged Man, I'm like, I'm surprised it's not the Hermit. Here we are with the Hermit. You guys are in your head way too much. I think you've been sitting in Hermit energy too long. The Hermit card is not a bad card. But there are several times when I read it as you've been sitting in Hermit energy too long. It's okay to reflect, do the inner work, kind of shut out the outside world and think about what it is that we want, which we do need to do here because, again, you're calling in your soulmate. You need to figure out what it is that you want. However, once you realize that more excuses are coming up than actual introspection as to why you aren't getting out there and actually going after it, that's when it starts to be like, okay, are we sitting in Hermit energy too long? Are we just shutting ourselves out and sitting inside more than we need to? Why do we have the World card for Aquarius? Why do we have the World for Aquarius? We have Two of Swords. See, like, the decision is in your the power. You have the power to make the decision. You have the power to make the decision, Aquarius. That is what I'm trying to say. So whether you get this new chapter, whether you call in this soulmate, whether you sit in Hermit energy or put yourself out there, it is all in your hands. The ball is in your court. You get to make these decisions. Okay? If you want this new beginning, if you want an old chapter to close out, you have to do that inner work and choose it. As simple as that. So let's get the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle and pull a couple messages here, probably about three cards. What does Aquarius need to know going into the rest of July and beginning of August? Hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. So this is you guys kind of cycling in your head over and over and over the same things when it's time to move on. it's time to find your courage, your passion to move out of hermit energy. That is what this hammer is talking about. Okay, we have sunglasses. Watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. So you guys, it's like you're just sitting around and you're not acting. You're not acting on the manifesting, right? You need to get your Empress energy, your Nine of Pentacles energy, and actually get out there. This is like sitting on the sidelines, okay? That is what the sunglass energy card is. You're watching, you're looking, but you're not doing, you're not acting. So that's what we need to get transitioned here. Heck, you guys might even have your eyes on somebody. You could be stalking someone. It's like, just ask them out, Aquarius. Just talk to them. What else for Aquarius? Engagement ring, engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. What is the world card in? If I had to sum it up in one word, it is completion. So engagement ring coming out. This is almost like the world card. There's a new beginning. There's going to be love as well coming in, but you need to act. You have to be that ignition switch for this to happen. The Ace of Wands, okay? You have to build and release the passion within you to go out and do new things, try new things. The love of your life is not going to pop up in your living room, okay? We have to go after it. So this is a really good sign, guys. I think there is union. Look, even here, like very soon, very soon. But just make sure you're doing the right kinds of things and not staying in hermit mode, Aquarius. All right, so that is what I have for you guys. If it resonated, please remember to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new. I really appreciate it, and I will see y'all in the next one. Thanks, Aquarius. Bye.